Hello, Blunt Tarexo here. You guys can call me Drea. I'm going to do another pick a card reading. This is going to be a random reading. Anything that comes up in this reading, I am going to talk about. So, yeah. So, I'm going to try and make it as relatable as possible. So, I'm going to try and, you know, see what comes up. I'm going to use like different wordings in my questions to kind of make it really personal, and things like that. But anything that comes up most likely is going to resonate with you. Anyways, you have three options. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. Choose a pile, whichever pile you want. And we're going to get started in a second. If you guys want a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. And you can book your personals there. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it with your homies or your homegirls. What else? But yeah. Hello everyone in the chat. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with pile 1. And yeah. So pile number 1. A reading for the people that chose pile number 1. A reading for the people that chose pile number 1. Can I please get a reading for the people that chose pile number 1 right now and when they're watching this, whenever they're watching this? A reading for the people that chose pile number 1. A real personal reading for the people that chose pile number 1. A personal reading for the people that chose pile number 1. Alright. Personal reading for the people that chose pile 1. Personal reading for the people that chose pile 1. Personal reading for the people that chose pile 1. Okay. Personal reading for the people that chose pile 1. Personal reading for the people that chose pile 1. Okay. So, off breaks, you are a very chill person. Extremely chill person. You could cry, though, a lot. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Hello, love. So you guys are probably single. You are probably young. You're still young, okay? In 1 month. So, you probably either been single for 1 month. It's like, nah. You guys probably been single for some time, honestly. I feel like something could happen in a month. I feel like you guys are people who sleep a lot and eat a lot, and I got Taurus vibes, Cancer vibes. I have Pisces, Sagittarius. You're cute as fuck, though. Okay, let me just say that you are cute as fuck. Like, you are someone who's extremely attractive. All right, and you just be chilling. All right, you really just be chilling. You don't really be doing much. Okay, you're not out here, popping your pussy or throwing dick down like every other day or every day and just going to clubs and just talking to hella people, and I don't really think you're like that. I kind of feel like you're very to yourself. You just be chilling to yourself. You just be cooling it for real. Like, just sleeping, eating, chilling, vibing with myself. You have a nice ass, okay? or you just are really rare, okay? Either you have a really nice butt, or you're extremely rare. Maybe both, okay? So, and you're really pretty and unique. You're really unique. All right, so that's really what I'm getting from you guys, that you guys are really unique. You could have really been hurt by somebody, okay? Um, like really, really hurt by someone, but you still love this person, whoever hurt you, okay? I feel like you go in repetitive cycles a lot, or you just keep coming back to people, or like whenever people come back to you, you kind of accept them back into your life. I also see that you can be a very you can be talkative, but I don't really get like you're talkative. I feel like your words can kind of get a little fiery, and you kind of are flaky with messages. So you might not reply all the time. You might, be very, in and out of conversations. They'll text you, you'll text them back 3 days later, 3 hours later, an hour later. You're just on your own time. And I respect that, because that's just me as fuck. So, you're just on your own time. You're just doing your own thing. You probably love driving. You probably enjoy driving. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are lonely, though. I really do feel like you are kind of in this, I feel like you're in this state of mind of, it's not that you can't get people, because I honestly, baby girl or baby boy, just letting them DMs be popping. But, I really do feel like you are, you can't let go of something. You can't put it to rest. There's something here that you can't get over, okay? Is really what I'm seeing here. It's like you can't get over this certain situation that happened in the past, and it makes you really sad. And you keep it's like you are kind of like self-sabotaging yourself, is also what I'm getting. I feel like you are trying to like steer your ship into like, a new direction, or like trying to get your life together, trying to get your shit together, maybe get a car, or maybe you have a car or whatever, and you really enjoy being in your car. Some of you guys might want to move away. Some of you guys might want to travel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys are really chill people, and really unique and different, okay? You might really like pastel colors. Some of you guys might, fight and say some hurtful shit. Sometimes I am seeing that with your words. You can be very cutting. You're very straight to the point, very blunt. Like, what the fuck do you want? Like, somebody hits you up, okay? And, it's because you're very guarded. And I think it's because shit that happened in the past. So, someone is like, hey girl, what's up? And then you're just like, can I help you? And they're just like, I just wanted to know how you are. Like, what's up with you? Okay, why do you want to know how I am? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're just like, why do you want to know how I am? Like, what is your intention? What do you want from me? Like, because you actually feel like people always want some shit from fucking you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always feel like people just want shit from you. Like, alright, why are you talking to me? Do you want to have sex with me? Because you can just literally just say that and I'll think about it. Or what? Like, what do you want from me? Like, you're very, like, I don't want to say, like, rude and mean. It's just, like, you're very blunt, because you've dealt with so much bullshit that you're just like, look, bruh, like, why can't we just be fucking honest and just say what the fuck we want? Stop trying to spit game at me. Stop trying to, like all my pictures. Stop trying to do all this fucking shit when I know damn well you want something from me. So what the fuck? What do you want? You guys are really fiery people. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Or you can have this in your chart. You guys are super secretive too, though, okay? You guys are very secretive. You keep shit to yourself. Whatever happens between you and somebody, that stays between you and that somebody. You don't really go out and spread people's business like that. You're very to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or you can, you can be like, oh, Brittany talking shit about Tasha. Tasha talking shit about Jessica, and Jessica's talking shit about Brittany, and it's just like they're all talking shit about each other, and you're in the middle of it, and you're just hearing all sides of the story, and you're just like, oh, you know, and you're just like, you just all this fucking crazy shit, and you're just saying to yourself, and you're just like, damn, you know, and you don't really let new people in. Like, new people to you is just like you keep your circle very small, okay? And then some, you might have like two circles. The thing is, like, okay, so this person and this person, they are into this stuff that I like, and that's my circle right there. Those are my friends right here, cool. And then this person's into this other stuff that I like. Okay, cool, that's my circle right there. Okay, cool beans. So in my circle, I guess I have 3 people. Okay, cool. And then it's like, this person is just like, I want to be in your circle. And it's like, no. Like, hold on. What makes you think you can be in my circle? Like, excuse me. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I choose you to be in you don't just pop into my circle. Like, you don't just, say that you know what I'm saying? It's just like, excuse you, back the fuck up. Like, I'm gonna observe the living fuck out of you first, and then I'll decide if you make it in my circle. Like, you're just not gonna sneak your way into my fucking circle, okay? Just because you know Brittany and I know Brittany don't mean that we're fucking friends. Like, you're probably Brittany's friend, cool beans. That don't mean that you're mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're very like that. You just be chilling. It's not because you're arrogant. It's not because that you're, stuck up. It's not anything. It's because you know shit and you smell bullshit from a mile away. And you're just like, look, all y'all sneaky ass people, get the fuck away from me. Okay. Y'all can stay in the grass over there. I'm gonna chill here in the concrete. Like, I'm gonna stay where it's solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, no, like, you're not with it. You're very, like, before things get too close, like, you'll pick up the vibe instantly. Like, someone approaches you, and they're smiling all in your face, and they're just like, ha 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 ha, oh my gosh, I really like it there. And then you're like, thank you. And, because, okay, so let's say you're a reader, right? Let's say you read tarot. You got your tarot cards out, and you're reading because you have to do a reading for somebody else, or you're just reading for yourself, or you're doing a daily reading for your post or some shit, and then someone looks at you and sees, and you know that someone's looking at you doing your reading, and then they want a free reading, and it's just like, okay, so then you're doing your thing or whatever, and then you put your cards away, everything, and then you go back to what you're doing. And then this person tries to be your friend so they can get a reading from you. And it's just like, bitch, I've been peeped that you've been looking at my fucking cards, like, from day one. I know you want a reading, okay? Just say you want a reading. Don't try to be all friendly and shit like that. And I'll decide if I want to give you one or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you really move. That's how you really are. And it's like, or like a guy is looking at you, and he's staring at you, and he's looking at you up and down, and he's like, kind of like goes away, he doesn't talk, and then he'll look at you again, and then he'll like come approach you, and he'll be like, hey, how are you, you seem very interesting, like, I'm trying to get to know you, type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why are you trying to get to know me? And it's like, because I find you interesting. And it's like, okay, what about me is interesting? Like, in what way? What are you trying to know me? How are you trying to know me? In what way? Like, are you trying to know me, like, to fuck? Like, you'll probably say that type of shit. Like, you'll probably be like, oh, you trying to fuck? And, like, you'll probably go along with the flow just to see if this motherfucker's actually just trying to fuck. And if this person's like, we can, but, I kind of just want to chill with you. Like, you'll catch people off guard because you're just so blunt. Like, you'll pick up their vibe. Like, I don't know. Or, like, when people text you. Like, I've had this shit happen before. I was like, somebody would be, like, extremely sweet, and they'll be like, good morning, how are you, beautiful, and blah, 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 and I'm just looking at that message like, okay, like, thanks, it is a good morning, like, good morning to you, too. And it's just like, how was your day today? Oh my god, that is so cute. I would love to, it's like, uh, like I don't want to say corny stuff, like, things like, oh, it's so boring, like, I want to jump off a cliff, and it's just like same, and it's like, oh, let's jump together, and it's just like, man. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay. Like, alright, so you're trying to be all lovey-dovey, but why? Why are you trying to be all lovey-dovey? Is it because you're actually trying to be lovey-dovey and you're actually trying to get in a relationship with me? Or is it because you're just trying to fuck and you think that me getting feelings for you is going to is going to let you fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're very guarded, though, bitch. Like, you are super guarded. You're just, like, very, like, You don't trust people for shit. You don't trust... Nah. You a down ass bitch though. Like you'll ride and shit. But let's see. Any advice for you guys? Any advice for you guys? Be more outgoing though. Okay, I got heavy Sagittarius. You probably have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Got Pisces. Okay. Don't spend so much time in bed, okay? Don't spend so much time in bed. Go out. Just go out even for a walk. Go out downtown. Go out. Do just something, not just stay at home. Just not alone all the time. Because, and going out is going to help you release those people from the past that you most likely had relationships with. Because I feel like it's really hard for you to let go. And the reason that you don't give new people chances is because you're still stuck on those last people. And you're still stuck on the bad shit that they done to you. And you think that the new people are going to do the same fucking shit. That's the thing. That's the reason that you're like this. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't put too much into people and they don't put in as much as you do. You're texting this motherfucker every day. They're not texting you back like that. Fuck them. Okay? Yo, we can't be outside. I know. Nah, we can go outside. Wait, did they change the law or some shit? I don't watch the news, y'all. I know that I should. I know that I should, but I'll just, like, ask my dad or some shit, because he's the one that's into the news. So I'll just ask my dad, be like, hey, yo, are we allowed to even go outside? Can we step? Like, and he'll tell me, like, oh, yeah, you can still go to, like, parks or whatever, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you, but I'm not saying, like, go, like, just, literally, you can go outside to just be by yourself, bro. Like, just be by yourself, but outside. Like, you have to get some sun, bitch. You got to. Because I think this was before the quarantine shit, though, bitch. Like, you ain't stepped out the crib in a god couple fucking 2-3 years, bitch. Like, you ain't stepped out the crib in a good break, alright? Like, it was before the quarantine shit. Like, come on now, okay? Don't be trying to blame it on we can't go outside because the quarantine. Nah. You've been doing this shit since way back, so don't come at me with that. Plus, the quarantine shit hopefully is over soon and we can step. But anyways, regardless of that, I feel like people don't put as much as you put in. When you do let people in that circle, you hold them tight like family. You know what I'm saying? They make it into the circle, so that means, alright, I got you type shit, right? And the thing is, like, you have to, sleeping is nice, sleeping is beautiful, but it's like, are you doing, like, just go out, ride your bike or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just do something to get a little bit more out there. Go do exercising, go do just something, just like, even just cruise around in your car. Like, you don't even have to step out the car to catch any virus. You can just be in your car, Lysol the shit out of your car, and then just, like, cruise around in your car, listening to music, just roaming around, going to the woods or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just, right? Now, but you probably are dealing with that too, because I'm definitely dealing with that, and I actually chose this pile. Which is funny. I chose this pile, and, it's like, you're trying, like, I wanted to get my life together. Like, I just had this fucking job, working with the kids. I got a gym membership, all this fucking shit, and then boom, fucking quarantine. And now it's like, we can't fucking do shit. Like, but, you know, I have a little park behind my house, so I'm probably going to go there today again. I went there yesterday. It was beautiful. I might start doing readings out there, too. I really love being outside. I took Mushu for a walk. So, Mushu's my bearded dragon, if you don't know. But, yeah. He was not trying to come back home. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that. I really feel like you need to just chill with some friends, or, you know, maybe in your house they can come over and you can just chill together, or like a birthday might be coming up or something. And, you know, again, your circle is really small, so, you know, understandable that you might not even have a party for real, you just might go somewhere. But I really do feel like the advice for you guys is not to put as much in as if the other person isn't putting it. So, like, if you feel like, okay, let's say someone gets in the circle, right? And you're attracted to them, or you're into them, and shit, and they, you know, they treat you like a friend, or they won't respond in 30 minutes, like, and you'll respond in 2 minutes. Don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they will, you know, if you always have to hit this person up first, if you're the one always, you know, putting yourself out there, and it can be for friends, for relationships, for family, whatever, you're the one who does more, is what I'm getting, okay? So you can't be putting in more and expecting the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do more, they do less. You know, you have to put that equal, that balance shit. You gotta balance that shit out. But that's what I got for you guys. That was a random reading about you. I don't know. It was just like a random reading about you. I guess your personalities, like your personality, how you are, and how you should kind of be a little bit more outgoing, not so defensive, okay? Because it could hurt people's feelings sometimes. But you know, it be like that because we don't trust motherfuckers, because it's just, in 1 month something's gonna happen to you, okay? Something could happen in a month, okay? You could have a cat too. It's fucking cute. All right. And the sadness, you be careful with your sadness, okay? Alright, so if you chose pile number 2, if you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, try to make your big ass feet fit some small ass shoes. You want it more personal? That information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys. Come again. Hey. Pile number 2. Strong. Long. Hey. Boom. Hey. Alright, pile number 2. A personal reading for pile number 2, please. A personal reading for pile number 2. A personal reading for pile number 2. The people that chose pile number 2, can you give me a reading about them? Something like a personal reading that they might need to know, or whatever. Anything that you want to come up with, Spirit. The wheels on, you know what I'm saying? Take the wheel, take the wheel. Alright. Let's see. A reading for pile number 2. A wheel for a wheel. Y'all could like cars. Pile number 2. Ooh. A reading for pile number 2. An almost personal reading for pile number 2, please. A random personal reading for pile number 2, please. Okay. So you could be a Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. It could be any sign, but again, those are the signs that really popped out to me. A reading for the people that chose pile number 2. Anything you want to say, Spirit? Okay, a message for the people that chose pile number 2. Okay, so you probably keep your friends close and your exes closer. Alright, anyways, No shade, no shade. No, yes, the shade is here. The tea is being thrown right at your face. Alright, so you're probably friends with your exes. Just saying, okay? You probably still have friendships with your exes. You could hurt people, okay? You could be a player. You could, um, you could say sorry a lot, like, I'm sorry. um, so sometimes it's like, okay, I want a relationship, and then you're like, never mind, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want no relationship. The fuck? And it's like, no, yes, I do. And then it's like, nah. Because it's like, I was trying to put, I want a relationship, and then I was like, never mind. Like, fuck this shit. This person could have you could have an S in your name, or this person can have an S in their name, but it's just like, no, never mind. Like, I don't want a relationship. That doesn't mean you're toxic, it's just you're indecisive. It's like maybe you do want a relationship, maybe you don't. Like, and maybe, you like to have multiple people on your dick or your pussy. Like, who doesn't like having multiple people, on speed dial? Like, what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like you be careful with those emotions that you be, because people are going to catch the emotions. They're going to catch the feels. And if you're not feeling the feels while they're feeling the feels, then, it might backfire a little bit, so just be careful about that. But for some of you guys, I feel like maybe you were doing this before and then you met somebody, because the high priest, you met someone, okay? You met this person changed your life, okay? This person has changed your life. If you haven't met someone yet who has really, like, changed your life, as in your old ways, you're gonna meet somebody that's gonna change the shit out your life, okay? Like, you're gonna trust, okay? If you haven't met the person yet, you're gonna meet them. I got 2. It could be 2 years, it could be 11 months, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 2 months, it could be 11 weeks, it could be 11 days, maybe even 2 days, I don't know. But in due time, you're going to meet someone who's going to change your mind about the way your mindset is right now. Or you've already met someone who has changed your mindset, or is starting to kind of, like, make you tater-totter about, relationship shit and settling down and stuff like so. So I feel like you're a very I don't want to say self-centered person, but I feel like your main interest, your main priority is yourself, which shout outs to you. That's how it should be, to be fucking honest. But don't be too selfish, okay? Let's get that, It's good to be, have that self-love and shit like that, and your main priority is you and all that goodness. But don't be so selfish either, Make sure, and I'm not saying you're selfish. I'm just saying it could get to that point of selfishness, being so, you know what I'm saying, so in love with yourself and so all about yourself that you could just literally just revolve around you, and you might block all the other people out, and you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just saying that. Or you could just be really focused on money and your work and just you and just, that type of stuff. So I am seeing that as well. And you just like, I ain't trying to work this out. If you leave, you go. If I go, I go. Like, don't try to cage me up. Like, you don't like to be caged up, okay? You could have some Sagittarius in your chart. You don't like that caging up thing. Like, okay, I'm talking to you. I have my own life, though. Like, I have my own life. You have your own life. We'll talk and we'll, mix our lives. We'll see each other and we'll, chill and, do whatever we do. And you go with the flow. You're very go with the flow. You're not very like, okay, my life is now going to revolve around you. Like, that will never happen, okay? Like, you're just like, oh, I'm never going to revolve around you. Like, no, I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, I come first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come first, though. Okay, and I am gonna look out for me, because at the end of the day, who's gonna be in that grave? Me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, It's just, you just have a different mind. Someone's gonna change your mindset though. It could be me with or tarot readers. If you just recently got started into tarot, you might start, you know, changing your mindset about certain things in your life. I'm not saying about this situation. It could most likely be about how you think about relationships and stuff like that. But I'm getting like more of like life shit, like everything, love, life, career, everything. I feel like tarot is really going to change your life in a way. You know what I'm saying? If you're starting to read it, it's going to change your life in a way. If you are known, ooh, that's so cool. That guy just like did a whole flip on his bike. That's awesome. All right, sorry. You could ride bikes or something. Oh my god, that guy's in a scooter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're doing like tricks. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. I could never. Oh my god, that's so fucking dope. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I love watching that shit. I don't know why. I just love watching that shit. I love watching people like do like stunts and stuff. Not like stunts, like I don't know, like it's just exciting. You're a very exciting person. You're a very like, okay, I want to go outside and like I want to do this. I want to like, run, or I want to jump. I want to, you're very extravagant. Like you're very just like free bird. You know what I'm saying? You're very extroverted. I mean, you can be introverted too. Don't get it twisted. But you just like to be out. Like you just like to go out. You like to like do things. You don't really like that same routine shit. You're not with the same routine shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not like, okay, go to work, come home, sleep, and cook, and then back again. Okay, work. Like you like to do different little things in your life. Like okay, I go to work from this time to this time, and then on my way back to work, I'll stop over here at this liquor store, get myself some Coronas, and and then I'll hit the homie up. We're gonna go out and do, some. I want to do hood rat shit with my friends. I don't know why the fuck I keep getting this fucking video. You know the video of the little boy. He's like, cause I wanted to do hood rat shit with my friends. Well, that type of shit. Like you might just want to go out with your friend, hit up your homie, and then, chill with your homie, and then, then you go home, and then you play, like, with your animals, and then, you go back out with your dog, and then you hit up, I don't know, like, an arcade or some shit, and then you do this, and then you do the other thing, and then you go back home, and then you sleep, and then the next day it's like, okay, another day, another adventure, let's see what it brings, you know what I'm saying, then it's like, oh, this girl, okay, cool, or this guy, okay, bet, like, I'll meet them, I'll have a good conversation with them, and then I'll probably, like, call a friend from 3 years ago, okay, I'll talk to them for a little bit, and then, okay, I'll go to work, and then I'll do this, and, just a bunch of different crazy shit, just random crazy shit, and that's how you are, that's how you like to live, and I fuck with that, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? You might like speed too, like either, drugs, or like, oh, maybe you could like speed, okay, but you could like things that kind of have like that adrenaline, okay, is also kind of what I'm getting, like you like that adrenaline, like that rush, that like, what's it called, like, that rush, like, when you go on a fucking roller coaster, I fucking love roller coasters. If you go on a roller coaster and that fucking rush, and it's just like, 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 you could die, you know what I'm saying? But like, you didn't, but like, you could have, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so much fun, all this fucking crazy shit, like, I like y'all. I don't know who y'all are, but y'all are really, really like cool people. Like, I fuck with y'all, like, rareness and extravagant shit. Like, you might call somebody at 3 in the morning and be like, hey, yo, get ready, we're gonna hit fucking McDonald's and do, like, I don't know, and race the car to, like, at, like, 200 something speed or some shit, I don't fucking know, like, like, that type of shit, and that's fucking cool, like, good for y'all, but be careful on the road, because I don't want y'all crashing and dying and shit, we don't need that, but just be careful, you know what I'm saying, like, just things that kind of like get your heart pumping, It could be white too, but that's another thing. Anyways, I feel like you are a very emotional person. I feel like a lot of people don't really see that. They kind of think that you're really hard. You have a hard exterior, and they don't really see that emotional side to you. But you actually are very emotional. You actually feel a lot of things, and because you feel all these things, that's why you are so spontaneous. Like, okay, I feel like I want to do something fun today, or I feel like I just want to chill at home and listen to music, and I feel like I want to do. So you feel these things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you feel something for a person and you tell them that you feel that something for a person, but then maybe 3 hours later, you might kind of feel like, well, yeah, I felt that way 3 hours ago, but right now I kind of feel like I just, want to chill now. And it's like, well, you just said that you really like me. And it's like, yeah, I do. But then I also really like you as a friend too. And, like, is that a bad thing? Like, like that type of stuff. Like, you're just, I don't want to say you're indecisive. It's just like you just have so many emotions. You have so many things going on at full speed that you're just like, boom. Now, you can, you like to play. It's like you have that kid at heart type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And you like to play, and you like to, like, maybe, mess around with people, and, either jokingly or, like, pranks, or, you're just a really, like, a ball of energy, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm Goku what's his name? Goku? I don't know don't judge me. I don't watch anime, y'all. I don't watch that. I'll save that for y'all, but it's like, it's like I'm Bakugo, or something like that. I don't know, there's this song, it's like I'm Bakugo, I don't know. Anyways, that song. Like, you guys are just like, how, like, he goes like, ah, like, with the fucking thing, he's like, psh. Well, you're that ball of fire that comes out of the guy's hands, okay? Like, you're fun, you're just spontaneous. I fuck with that, I really do. I really like y'all's energy. It's really uplifting. Completely kind of opposite of me, because I'm very, like, to myself and shit. So it's like, you guys are, always doing something. I really need friends like y'all, because I want to do more with life. Because I feel like you have this understanding of life, like, okay, we only live once. We have to do as much as we can, right? Like, we can't be doing the same ass shit every single day. Like, you have to experience new things in life. And I feel like you guys can teach this type of thing to other people, and other people can teach you too about settling and calming and things like that too, because sometimes you can run out of energy. So anyways, you have friends, okay, and you can keep them just as friends. Like, you might talk with your exes, yes, but it's mostly because you shared a bond with them, and you wanted to keep the bond, because it's like, okay, well, we made a bond, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just delete the whole bond. Like, you can't delete the bond, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, doesn't mean that I'll sleep with you, or it doesn't mean that I'll flirt with you, it doesn't mean, like, I'll do anything like that with you again. Maybe, okay, it depends on who you are, but I, like, it's like I'll still be your friend, though. Like, I would love to be your friend. Like, you have many friends, but at the same time, maybe you don't keep them too, like, I don't think you keep people close, though. Alright, like, you'll call them friends, but they're actually associates. Like, you know of them, you guys share a cool bond, but you're very to yourself. Like, it's like, I'm my only friend, for real. Like, I'm the only person I really, really trust. I'm the only person. It's very hard for you to, let people in. It's like, really, it's like, you're like this, and it's like, no one's getting in here, you know what I'm saying? It's like you, and then you have all the people around you, which is cool, but you're just very you. And the people that did get in here is because they were probably your ex, and you let them in because you had some type of emotional connection with them, and that's why they got in, and that's why you don't want to let them out either. So I am getting that as well. So if you leave me again, don't come back, because I won't be here, not sorry. So you don't like people leaving your life. You don't like, if they exit your life, they better stay out too. Okay, so like, it's like, okay, you wanted to exit my life, okay, then I hope you made the right decision, because you're not coming back in. You're like that. You're very You're very like, no, I'm not with it. So something is also a phase. I feel like something is not gonna last forever. So something that, I feel like the way that you are right now, it's not gonna last forever. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, you're not gonna be spontaneous. Like you probably are. You're still gonna have that. It's not gonna be as much. I feel like you're in your young, thing right now where you're just, you're young, you're experiencing life, you're doing okay, cool, but it's not gonna last forever. It's not gonna, that thrill of, being like this is not gonna satisfy you forever. It might satisfy you right now, and you're gonna be like, nah, like, I'm gonna be good till I'm like 40 like this. I'm fine, I'm chilling, like. We'll see about that, because if this has been resonating for you to the T already, I'm right then. That means that I'm right. Because if how I'm explaining yourself and describing you and all of that, you're like, yeah, I do that. Yeah, I'm like this. Yeah, I do that. What makes you think that this won't last forever isn't going to resonate with you too? Like, you don't know. Okay, you don't know. And you're probably like, oh shit. So, remember that. Okay? Be careful with some feelings too. I feel like your feelings kind of overwhelm you too, and sometimes maybe you feel really lustful, and you're just like, oh my god, I feel super lustful, so I'm gonna, I feel this way, so I'm gonna do it. Or I feel super emotional, so I'm just gonna, bawl my eyes out. I feel super this, so I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But you're very, very like this. You're very outgoing, and you're very, very chill people, but at the same time you're very, I don't want to say reckless, you're just very outgoing, like fun, very, very fun. Now, I also do feel like you could be someone who doesn't like to work too hard on things. Like, if it's too difficult, sometimes you could give up on it. I also feel like sometimes you are very rare. I feel like there's not many people like you. I feel like it's really rare that to find someone like you. You could be in the community, okay, the LGBTQ, whatever community. I'm in the same community, so I can say that. And you're just really, really rare. Like, maybe your sexuality, the way that you are, is like very rare. Or maybe you are straight, but like sexually you're very spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might paint your nails and you're a guy. Like, that's hot as fuck to me. To me, that's fucking hot. Like, if you are a dude and you paint your nails, oh my god. I'm dripping. But or like you might dye your hair different colors, and like, or you might just, you're rare, you're different. So it's just like, I love different. Am I hitting on y'all? Who the fuck are y'all? I feel like you guys are really like, attractive. Okay, anyways, I'm over here like getting shy. Okay. You guys could get shy too. Like, I feel like whenever someone makes you feel a certain type of way, I feel like, okay, you're usually very, very outgoing. I'm telling you, this bitch is gonna change your mind. Oh my god. This bitch is gonna change your mind. I feel like you're a dude. I really do. I feel like you're a guy. And this girl is going to change your mind. Like, this girl is going to have you nervous. It's gonna, usually you can talk game, you can spit game, usually you can get your way. Usually you're just like, hey, Pop Smoke is playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like you're very fun. You're probably like, dancing and shit. You're probably like, she like the way I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way I move. She like the way I move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're probably like, just very, Billie Jean. Alright. Christian Dior. Alright, you might like, I don't know, how do I explain it? You might like brands, like brands, or like the music that you might listen to is very like hood music. I don't know. And, you're very like, oh, fuck bitches, get money, and all this fucking thing. And then it's like, you're gonna come across shorty. Bitch, I'm a thought. Get me lit. I can't fuck with these niggas. This guy. Okay, sorry. But yeah, like you're just like very outgoing. Like you see how I'm like vibing. Like you're just like very like fun, and you're just like I don't think you would scream, but you'd probably like be like ah, or like you're probably like twerk or something. Or you're very like spontaneous and outgoing. You're just like fun. You're the life of the party. You're just like fun as hell. But this motherfucker's gonna change you. Like this person, you're gonna be like, oh shit, and then it's like, usually you would go to a female or a guy and be like, hey, what's up? Like, how are you? What's your name? That type of stuff. And then when you hit this person, like when you meet this person, or if you've met this person already, it's gonna be like, oh shit, and then you're just gonna like stare like oh my god, and you're not gonna know what to say, like what I'm saying, because this person's gonna surprise, like they're gonna shock you, and you're just gonna be like, how do I talk to that person? How I can't be my, but it's not like you can't be yours. It's like you kind of are gonna feel like you can't be yourself because this person's different, or whatever, and you're gonna try to like keep the wildness under control. It's kind of what I'm getting to, and it's like, um, hmm, like now I'm like really quiet. I'm kind of nervous. I don't get like it's like you don't usually get that you're not really nervous. You're just, but with this person you're gonna get really like nervous, and you're gonna kind of be like, uh, um, okay, like you're very like, how do I? All I know how to do is what I usually always do. So this is gonna be a new experience for you. So, I feel like that is gonna come. Um, I also feel like you have to be careful about always saying sorry and then keep doing it, okay? Because if you're really sorry, then you kind of would have stopped doing it. Just saying. Now, advice. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. See? Look. Okay, advice. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So, advice. Don't be so self-centered, okay? Don't be so all you, okay? It's like, fuck everybody, but it's me though. It's me. Like I'm doing this. I'm gotta get this work done. I'm doing this job. I feel like it's really work related too. So like okay, I'm gonna go to work. Like I gotta get this money. My main focus is bread, and I'm like gonna, I'm married to the. It's like I'm married to the game. I'm married to the money. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. It's like fuck everything else. Like it's all me. You know what I'm saying? It's about me. Like it's about me right now. And maybe you have a good ass fucking reason. Maybe you got taken advantage of in the past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that, and that can change people. But I feel like it's just very like you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you might tell people like, hey, don't like, stay away from me. I ain't good. Or like, if you might see a girl that is getting feelings for you. Usually my readings are mainly for women. But whenever I pick up on the male energy, and whenever I pick up like a male is watching me, a guy is watching me, I will most likely say it for a guy, because usually my guys don't get the attention that they need. You know what I'm saying? Like my guys on my channel, I got, hella readers read mainly for girls, and they're always talking about, oh, he's like this, and well, I'm gonna change it up. This is for my guys, especially for my pile number 2 is mainly for my guys. If you are a woman watching this, it still applies to you, but I'm gonna use like you're a dude, okay? Now, I really do feel like, if Shorty's catching feelings for you, and, you peep it and you don't feel the same way, you're just kind of going to distance yourself from them a little bit, because it's just like, I don't feel the same way. I don't want to lead you on. I know I'm not, I know how I am, and so I feel like you kind of caution people, like, to stay away from you, or like the things that you kind of do too could caution people to stay away from you. Like if you are, popping that ass, you know what I'm saying? You're popping that ass on the gram, and you're, always just, doing things like that on the gram. It could kind of, shit, it broke. It could, kind of repel people away from you, because if a guy's looking for a wife, you know what I'm saying, or if a girl's looking for a husband, and they see, and I'm not saying like, change you because don't ever change yourself for nobody, but like unless you want to change for yourself, you know what I'm saying. But if you are, okay, like, let's, for example, you're trying to get a job, right? You're trying to get a job, and your Gmail is fucking fuckbitchesgetmoney@gmail.com, and then your profile picture is you smoking a fat ass blunt, and you're in the club every other night, you know what I'm saying, and you're doing that stuff, and then your boss is looking at that like, I don't know if I want to hire you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's a bad, Oh, no problem, love. No problem. Like, I'm glad. I love getting mail. My guys watching. You know what I'm saying? Cause you guys don't really get many readings for y'all, and I don't like that. And then whenever I do pick up on the energy, like, it's just like I'm gonna say it like it's a reading for a guy, cause like, you know, everyone needs love. But what I am getting is, like, you have to kind of be a little bit more open to not be so, I don't want to say dry, like, just, like, oh, what you see is what you get type of thing. Like, I feel like there is more to you, and there's more to you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more to you. I love the hair, by the way. Oh my god. Anyways, you're slaying. But there's more to you, and there's a lot of depth to you, and I feel like you don't let people see that depth to you because you want people to, maybe you don't want people to view you, but the way that people view you might not even be the way that you might think you are, because you know yourself better than everybody else. And, just because people see, and strippers get a bad rep, you know what I'm saying? Strippers, just because they're strippers, people think that they can fuck them. People think that they can, that they're hoes, and that they're, just they're gold digger and all. There's so many shit. Just like with tarot readers, like, people think that tarot readers are, some people think that tarot readers are people that worship the devil. Close-minded ass motherfuckers that don't go deep. That's how they only see the surface. And, like, sample, like, again, like, if you're trying to get a job and you have a picture of you smoking a blunt, you know what I'm saying? It's not really going to look so good for you. You know what I'm saying? If you, post homegirl on your story, and then you post the girl that she's beefing with, there too, the next day, like, you're chilling with the girl, and then you guys are friends, and that thing could get messy. Or if you're posting a girl every other day, you know what I'm saying, or you're posting one girl, a week, and then the next week you're with another girl, and then, and it's like, oh, so you get around like that, but whole time they're honestly just your friends. You didn't even fuck them. But the thing is, like, it's what they see, and honestly, you probably don't give a flying fuck at what they think, which I respect that, because I never give a fuck what people think. But it's just like, you're gonna meet somebody, like I said, you're gonna meet somebody that's gonna kind of make you feel like, oh shit, like, alright, I think I need to chill. She can even read a pile of rocks, talented as Thank you. Aww. Jamie and Mary, you guys are so adorable. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. You guys are very talented too. Pile number 2, you guys are really talented. And a lot of people can't do what you guys do. But the advice here for you guys is be careful with playing, okay? Because karma does work, you know, and whatever good you do will come back to you, and whatever bad you do will come back to you, okay? And maybe you don't mean to do bad things. And the universe is very understanding, but it's still going to show you the experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still going to be there. Also, you might hold on to people from the past. I feel like you have to kind of, you know, let it go. Maybe you still talk to people or like lurk on people's pages from the past. Is also what I'm getting. And then when maybe you're in a relationship, you might make the other person kind of feel alone sometimes. So, you know, because you're so spontaneous, you're still doing your own thing, and you're always focused on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you maybe if you get into a relationship with someone, maybe you might make them feel a little bit alone sometimes. Like, you know, you might not tell them that you love them, or that how you feel about them, and then they're always wondering, like, damn, do they even really like me? You know what I'm saying? And you probably do. It's just that you don't really, you know, you might like, you know, me sharing this blunt with you means that I love you, and it's like to them it just means that you're just sharing a blunt to them because you never told them, like, you know, like you're, or maybe it's like, okay, me spending time with you like 3 times out of the week, it means that I really like you, and I'm really interested in you, and I fuck with you heavy, because I don't do that with people. Usually I'm chilling with like different people every day, and like, or like I don't really chill with people, and you know, but they don't know that. Like, they don't know that because you don't express it, you don't tell them. So how are they supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of, and then they feel alone while you feel like you're doing, you know, you're showing them something good. Like, they're just feeling alone, you know. Giving people space is love for you. Some people might feel like that's not. Like, me personally, if somebody gives me a lot of space, I would kind of feel like they're not interested in me. I would feel like they're not interested in me. I would feel like they're falling out of love, because I'm a Cancer. I'm an emotional, gooey little fart. And, you know, it's like you can text me, you know, Kay, but it's just because you're really busy, and I'm gonna take it in a completely different way, like, oh my god, they don't love me anymore, they K'd me. Or like, you know, you don't respond in 3 hours, and that just means to me, like, oh my god, they're not interested in me because they haven't responded to me. You know. And it's like, everyone is different, and I respect that everyone's different, but express it, you know. It's like, oh, I love my space, and if someone gives me my space, I feel like they love me because they're giving me my space. Okay, that's good for you, but is it the same for them? You know, maybe they work differently. Maybe, you know, they're very kind of clingy people, or they're very like mushy people, and they always want to be around you. And it's just like, and you know, so you just have to, that's just the advice for y'all, is express how you guys actually, how you work. Okay? So like, um how you, how your feelings work, how you operate, I guess, like how you are, express it. Someone's gonna change your life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, someone's gonna change you. Someone's gonna change, not like change you fully, because I feel like you're kind of getting a little scared, like, oh my god, I don't want to change. Like, no, it's more of like, it's gonna be for the good. You're gonna change yourself because you want to. Like, you're gonna do it because you want to, not because it's gonna please this person, not because it's gonna make this person happy. Like, it's not because you're gonna get this person, and you're gonna accomplish this person by changing yourself. No, this person. What is that? What is that saying? It's like, I changed. It's someone that change, like, you change because they encourage you to change for the better, or something like that. Maybe you know that you have some habits that you don't like personally about yourself. This person is gonna make you change those habits about yourself because you like them so much, and you're gonna feel, I'm telling you, you're gonna feel something for them. Just saying, okay? Alright. Anyways, if you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, try to make a big ass few fins and small ass shoes. If you want more personal reading, that information is going to be down below in the description box. Thank you guys. Come again. Pile number 3. I need a water break. Oh my gosh, my cramps are coming in. Oh. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as last time though, cause I don't know. This might be a little TMI, but I don't give a fuck. I don't get my period every month. I get my period. It's very because I'm anemic, so I have little to like no red blood cells, and like it's very hard for me. So excuse me, because like I'm kind of feeling a cramp right now and it hurts. Whew. You guys could be on your period too. I don't know, but yeah. My period didn't come for like I think it was like 5 months last time, and then it finally came. Bro, when I told you I couldn't even go to school, bitch, that shit hurt so much. That hurt a lot. That hurt too much. Like I went to school and I literally had to like lay down in another room. Like, I couldn't even walk. It was bad. Like that shit was bad. I almost teared up, bitch. Like the cramps be hurting because my shit it be so bad because it's been held in for so long. So like maybe you hold things in for a really long time too, and you can have an accent, and when you finally release it, it hurts a lot. Like when you finally like let it like it overwhelms you, like it's a lot to handle. All right, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading. So, benefits now. Let me lit now. Change so much. Change so much. Change so much. I'm going bust. I'm probably. I don't know if you're still here, baby love, but I'm probably going to do a reading just for transsexuals. You could be trans, pile number 3, but I'm probably gonna because I remember the person who got me the Santa Muerte deck. They're trans too, so I'm probably gonna make. And I know I have a few people who are trans that watch me, so I want to like dedicate a reading to you guys as well. So I'm probably gonna make a video just for people that are trans. Oh, you are still here, Brian. Alright. So, pile number 3. A reading for pile number 3. A real personal reading for pile number 3. Alright, a real personal reading. Oh, love. I'm glad, love. You gotta give back. Gotta give back. Alright. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. For real, yeah, my shit's hurting right now. It hurts my back, like my lower back. Oof, it hurts. Alright. A real personal reading for people that chose pile number 3. People that chose pile number 3. Any personal reading that you might want to give them, Spirit? More mama? Okay. Alright, can we get that out the way that you're fucking hot? Can we get it out the way that you're fucking hot? I actually chose 2 piles. You guys can choose multiple piles. Can we get it out the way that you're hot? Let me like crack my back real quick. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. That was a little crinkle, a little crunchy crunch. Oh, that felt good though. Okay. Anyways, let me talk about them legs, cause oh my god. Who are you? Hop in my DMs. Hop in my DMs. You look good as fuck. Oh, he looks so good. Okay. Whew. Okay, your hair is that lace wig. Yes, hunty, yes. Okay, that long ass hair, oh, the waves and the oh my gosh, and that ass and that you are so fine. Okay, let me stop. Whew. Okay, you're fucking hot. Who is it hot? Or is it just you? Cause bitch, oh my god. You're really good looking. Oh my goodness. Your eyes. Oh my god, your fucking eyes. Your eyes. Oh my god, your eyes, bitch. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting like mesmerized right now. Okay. I'm getting mesmerized. Okay, so like okay. Enough of that. I feel like you get this a lot though. You know you cute. You know you look good. You know that you popping. You know that yeah. But there's more to you than there's a depth to you that you kind of wish people would kind of see. It's like, okay, yeah, you like my looks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm really thankful for that. Sometimes my self esteem can be a little low, so I love getting I like remembering that I look good. Blah blah blah. So that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably say that type of stuff, and yeah. But it's kind of like, yeah, the beauty, yeah, awesome, yeah, yeah, it's cool having people on me, yeah, but then it's like kind of just like, okay, well, let's wipe the makeup off, let's put the sweatpants on, and just chill, and, whatever. Even when you're chilling with sweatpants on, no makeup on, you still look good, but it's like, you kind of wish people would talk to you, maybe for your personality, not so much for your looks. I feel like you get a lot of people who try to hit on you, and you're just like, yeah, thank you, or like people approach you because you're really beautiful, and they're probably always like saying like, wow, you're really beautiful. It's like, thank you. Thank you, but you couldn't have like said like, oh, you look very intriguing. I would like to get to know you because you're very interested in things that I might be interested in. Like, like you're just there's more to you than your looks, and I feel like you kind of want people to realize that. All right, a message for the people that picked number 3, a personal reading about them or for them. You could be Latino or Latina. You could talk to your ex. You guys are probably just friends. You got Sagittarius dick. Pretty and pink. Pretty and so pink. So your vagina's probably really pink. Shit, I'm getting caught up, Drea. Stop. Addies. You could take Adderall. You might need it. Or you might need it. Wow, that's crazy. Sucking dick. You know how to suck dick? I picked 2 piles. I'm not gonna expose myself. I picked this pile. I did though. I really did. I picked this pile first. No, I picked the red pile first, and then pile 3 started speaking out to me. So I was like, turn it up. All right. All right. Ow, my tip. Okay. Elevating what you wanted me to do. Please don't give up on me, Lord. Lord. Keep going hard, hard. All of them nights that I cried in the car turn into ice on my arms. Please don't give up on me, Lord. Lord. I'm just to keep going hard, hard. All of them nights that I cried in the car. Ice on my arms. All of them tears turn to ice on my arms. Okay. And that's why you keep going harder and harder. Alright. So, we got some stickies. Some stickity stickies. Oh, that shit was covered up. Alright. I feel like if you do talk with your ex, you are literally strictly friends. Like, that's it. Like, if you keep a friend ex around, it's just a friendship. Like, that's it. Like, that's all it's gonna be. Okay? And it's because you probably had an emotion for them too. So either you might have a thing where you're like looking around a lot and you might be hard for you to focus and you might have to actually go to the doctor and get prescribed Adderall, or you could like take an Adderall, or you could just be a very like um observant person, like very like ooh ooh ooh, like you observe every little thing, like you just peep everything. It's like, okay, you get a picture of this, and it's like, okay, there's like two pens and then there's this and then there's that over here and there's something over here and then, okay, I see that and then that has a little thing over here. It's like you see that and it's just like, okay, cool, you did that. Oh, there's that. And it's just like, okay, cool, you see a box. Like other people would just see, oh, that's a box of random things. And it's just like, okay, that's a pentagram, that's a bat, that's a like a rock thing, that's a elephant. Okay, that over there. There's some Chinese letters over here. Okay, cool. Then there's something over here that's bright. Okay, cool. Like you'll peep every little thing, like little details. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius. I feel like you're very fun, okay? You're a fun person. You love music. Music is like your thing, okay? You kind of express yourself through music. You are very knowledgeable about music. Your playlist is fucking fire, so please send it my way because like I need that, okay? Your playlist is bomb. Your playlist is fire as fuck. Please send me like your top 3, 4, 5 favorite songs, please. Send them to me at BluntRxO on Instagram. Please send me your 4 favorite fucking songs, please. And I will definitely listen to it. If you guys send me like an Apple Music link, I will listen to it. Most likely, I will even add it to my playlist. So please send me your fucking music, cause bitch, you're lit. You could be Latino or Latina. You could be a little, spicy. You you could like unicorns. I feel like you're really pretty and you're really, you could be thick, okay? I feel like you could be thick, like, you know, um, you have a body on you, like you're just really thick and, you want to grab and stuff. Um, I also kind of feel like you're very like, yeah, like to yourself. You're like you're not really bothered by people that much, okay? Um, you might enjoy giving oral sex. I feel like you really enjoy giving oral sex. Um, but the thing is, like, you're not just gonna give everybody and their daddy oral sex. You know what I'm saying? It's like you choose who you want to give oral sex to, and you know if you like their penis or if you like their vagina, you will really like give a type of oral sex that is going to kind of be like you'll make it's like you'll make love to it or something. I don't know how to explain it, okay? It's like you know how to take care of people's needs is really what I'm getting here too. I feel like you might be very stuck on the past, okay? I'm kind of getting Cancer vibes as well. You could be kind of stuck on the past. 2 to 3 people. You hold on to it because either they could have met your family, you hold on to it because of the memories, you hold on to it because of so much time that has been there, you know what I'm saying? But you see how it's all spider webs though? Like it's kind of old news, you know what I'm saying? Like you know how these people are and you're comfortable because you know how they are, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're home, like you have had the same, um, type of bed for like 13 years, you know what I'm saying? Or like you've had, the same thing, like decoration, the way it's decorated for, a good 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking years, I'm not talking like months or weeks, I'm talking like years, and because you're comfortable and it's what you're known to, and something different kind of, you know, it kind of like shakes you up a little bit. It's like, oh my god, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's going on. Like sometimes, like when you get a new phone and you have to put everything in and it's like a brand new, but you kind of feel good when you get a new phone too. It's like, okay, I get to like,
experience this new phone. It's just like, okay, like all my contacts are in, okay, cool, but then it's like a brand new slate, like everything from my old phone is. I'm not gonna say it's like gone, but it's like the new model of the phone. It's cool and new, or like when you maybe get a car, like your brand new car or something. When you first got it, it was like, oh my god, like, you know what I'm saying, like a brand new thing. Or maybe when you first moved into a home or something, or like that type of stuff. It makes you feel good. So I feel like you should do that more often, like, changing things up more often, like decor, or um, maybe your closet. Maybe you have to go in your closet. There might be some things in there that are ripped, or maybe you don't even wear, or you even forgot that you even had. You know what I'm saying? And you just hold on to it because of the memory shit. Or like you might still have, um, what's it called? Toys from when you were little, and it's just like, why do you still have the toys that when you were little? And it's like, well, I want to give it to my kids. And it's like, all right, but like, are you gonna give every single one of your toys to your kids? And I'm pretty sure your kids are not gonna want your old ass toys. No offense, you know what I'm saying? But it's the memory. It's the memory, and you hold it tight, and that's why. You know what I'm saying? I was actually thinking about this. I have a bunch of stuffed animals in like the unit thing or whatever. And I was gonna go and get those animals, and I was gonna cut them. Like I was gonna cut the head out of a bear, and I was gonna cut the arm out of like maybe a tiger if I had a tiger. I don't know what I have in there, in that closet. And I was just gonna rip all those stuffed animals up, and I was gonna stitch them together, and just keep one stuffed animal with all of the different animal body parts, because I'm weird like that and I love it. I'm weird like that. I like making my own shit. I have like some stuffed animals that, like I have a tiger since I was like, what, 6, 7 years old, that's still in my room. And I probably won't get rid of it because it's been with me for so long. And I understand, like, I'm talking mad shit about myself. But, um, I don't know, like, because it reminds me of things. Or I still have, I remember I went to go laser tagging with a couple of friends like a long time ago. I think it was like a year or two ago, and I still have the papers from the laser from the laser tag, because it was a good day. It was a good. I really am a hoarder. Oh my god. I need to throw it out. I need to throw that shit away because they're not even in my life anymore. So it's like, but it's like the dates, the date, and like on my wall, like me and Panda, my best friend Panda, Amanda Panda. She and I went to the scary trail thing or whatever, and they gave us like a VIP pass thing. I still have it hanged up on my wall because it was like a good ass memory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a really good memory. And I met, like, I that was like the day that me and like my best friend like went out. You know what I'm saying? And it was, from not seeing each other in a really, really long time, and we did an activity together, and I barely leave my house. So it's like I wanted to keep that memento. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you might be having some things that you shouldn't even have. Like, I don't know, I'm getting clothes. Like, maybe you have clothes from other people. Like, people from your past. And they're like, oh, well, I have this sweater because they gave it to me. And I don't want to get rid of the sweater. They gave it to me. And it's just like, bitch, that sweater has 30 holes in it. Throw it away. Throw it away. I feel like you keep things you hold on to things. Okay, you hold on to things very, very tight, even though it's already like this tree is about to break, girl. Like, this tree, the roots are coming out of it, it's about to break, but you're still holding on tight because you feel something about it. I also feel like you can get angry or like upset, and you're just like, what, like, you take things very personally. Okay, you're a person who takes things really personally, and it's like, somebody might be like, oh, I hate the color red, and you're wearing red shoes, and it's like, oh, this bitch hates my shoes, and it's like, nah, it's not like that. It's just don't like the color red and you're wearing red, maybe they're a Crip, you know? You know, nothing against your shoes. Or, you know, you might just take things very personally. I feel like you're a very emotional person and you just take things very personally. You know, if someone says, like, oh, it stinks. Like, you might automatically think, like, oh my god, this person thinks I stink. You know, it's like you just overthink it and you're doing so much. You kind of hurt your own feelings sometimes overthinking so much. You could also be getting, like, you get nervous, okay? I feel like you also get very nervous and you kind of, like, get panicky, okay? And you're just like, oh my god, okay, I'm really nervous. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, you get, like, really anxious, okay? So, you know, I feel like you might need some medicine. Either you can, if you're not into medicine from, you know, like the drugstore, like you can go and find, like, you know, like a witch doctor or something that can help you. I really want to, I'm actually going to Google that, honestly, because I really want to find a witch doctor around my area that I can go to. So, like, to heal and shit. Also, sage. I feel like you need a sage. You need a sage or cleanse. Your energy and everything. Like, what you need to do is clean. Okay? Like, I'm not saying you're a messy person. I'm just saying, like, your room can be spot clean or whatever. But, you know, there's things on the floor. You know damn well it's not. I'm looking around my room. And then the song was like, suelo, 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 suelo. So that means, like, on the floor. There's a lot of things on the floor. Like, shoes on the floor. Or, like, hair tie on the floor. And, you know, like, just, like, this can or something. I don't know. Like, yeah, like, organization is key. But the thing is, like, you can't be organized when you have too much shit. You know what I'm saying? If you have too much clutter, you can't be organized because you have so much stuff. For example, I'll give you a good example. This is a really good example. Look at all this fucking shit that I have on my desk. Okay? I got a fucking bowl. I got tarot cards. I got this thing. I got that. I got my Santa. I got all of this. I got that. I got paper. I got all this fucking crazy shit. And it's just like, it don't look good because it's not, it's, even if it was organized, it might not even look that good because it's so much things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying. It's like, okay, your room is full of a bunch of things and then there's papers and, like, you know, organization is key. I feel like and even though you organize it, you might still not feel like it's organized, but it's not because it's not clean. It's because there's so much things that shouldn't be there. You know, it's like, oh, well, I collect the, you know, like, you know how some people, like, collect their liquor bottles. Like, I don't know why, but some people do. I used to do it when I was little. Well, actually, I have one liquor bottle, but that was for my Santa Muerte altar, and that's because, you know, she likes liquor, so I'm gonna, and any type of, and it's an empty, black Hennessy bottle, and whenever I get any type of liquor in, or, you know, like, or if I get the little mini ones, I, like, uncap it and I'll put it in her Hennessy bottle. Like, only one that's really nice, and it's black, and I love it, and, you know, that's on her altar. But, you know, like, just older things, like, if you have, like, 30 bottles of Hennessy, it's like, okay, we get it. You bought 30 bottles of Hennessy. Throw it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it still there? You know, or, like, you know, maybe you collect things. You know, maybe you're a collector. And, you know, I'm not saying throw your collection away at all. Don't do that. But maybe get, like, a shelf for it. You know what I'm saying? If they're collectibles, you know, get, like, a shelf and, you know, collect all, you know, the things and have them, you know, on, like, a shelf up at the top where you can still see it, but it's not in the way of your everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe, I don't know, like, I'm trying to look around my room. Like, again, your closet. You have to do something about your closet. Like, you really do. You have clothes there that you wore when you were 13 years old. And you know you can't fit that shit. Go sell it or go do something with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm going to fit it. I'm going to lose the weight. Bitch, it's been 5 years and you ain't lose the weight. What? Come on now. It went out of style. Like, it went out of style because you took so long saying, oh no, I'm gonna wear, these are still good, these are good jeans. It's like, okay, I get it, they're good jeans. Good. I'm glad they're good jeans. I'm happy for you. But you can't fit them. Like, you can't fit the jeans. So either put the new clothes that maybe you can't fit and you plan to fit into in like a box or something and put it in the closet until you actually like lose weight. But don't have it like hanging like you're gonna wear it when you know damn well you can't even fucking fit it. Go in your closet and try all of your clothes on. Today we're in quarantine, you can't even go the fuck outside, you're not doing shit any and regardless. So go into your closet, put on every single shirt that you have. If it doesn't fit right and you don't like how it looks on you, put it to the side. If it's too old, put it to donation or put it, or whatever. If you have some clothes that are really good that don't fit you, that you're not gonna wear or whatever, but are cute or whatever, go to Plato's Closet, sell the shit, get some money. I'm over here thinking, Drea's always trying to look out for your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do that. You got some shoes that you don't wear. Shoes don't even fit you. Go throw them out or go give them to someone that is gonna fit them. Whatever. Like, and you're doing like something nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing something nice for them and you're gonna feel good about it, and you're getting rid of things that you don't really need. Like, give those toys to the kids that might want them or need them or something. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get use out of them instead of it sitting in your closet for 30 years. But yeah, like, that's really what I feel like you hold on to a lot of things. Okay. And I'm not just talking about material things, I'm talking about emotional things. Okay. It's time to do a cleansing. It's time to just release all of that thing, okay? I really am getting that. And you're kind of guarded too. And sexual things, okay? I feel like you can be a sexual person. And I feel like the reason that you still talk to your exes, or maybe if you do have sex with your exes, it's because you maybe don't want to catch a new body and you're just like, I'm just going to settle for the ex because, but it's like, trust me, that other body could probably give you better dick or pussy than the last person, and you're just not with it because you're still stuck. So, any advice? This was a little bit more harsher than the other piles. I apologize, but that's just who you are. It's how you are. You have really beautiful hair. I'm seeing that. You have beautiful legs. You're really beautiful. You're a cool person. You're a very caring person. But don't let your emotions get the best of you sometimes, because I feel like maybe you hold on to friendships or people that aren't showing you what you're worth, and you keep trying and trying, and it's just like, okay, well, I have my eye on something, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm not gonna stop until I achieve it. And that's a good mindset. But if the goal is to benefit you, but if the goal is to benefit, if it's about a person, like involving another person, like, so let's see. Any advice? You could have some childhood things that you might need to take care of, baby. Maybe, okay, I feel like maybe your mom or your dad could have left you when you were little, and that's why you hold on to things so tight. Or something happened in your childhood, um, and maybe something wasn't always secure. Maybe you were always moving from house to house. Maybe you were always, um, as a kid, like, maybe you just were babied a lot, and that's how you just, came to, grow up. Like, when you're, the way people raise you says, it makes you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you, honestly. And it's hard to release the habits because you've been dealing with them for so long. You know what I'm saying? And maybe like grew up with, maybe your mom or your dad was really messy, you know what I'm saying? And you grew up thinking it's okay to do certain things. Like maybe you grew up thinking, it's okay. Like maybe you grew up with some people that were alcoholics, and maybe you know, you grew up with that, and it's like, oh, it's okay. Like I mean, and other people don't see that way. It's like, oh yeah, I've been drinking since I was like 18. I haven't stopped. I'm like, I've been drinking since I was like 15, and because it's always around me, and I still drink or whatever, and it's just like these things that you just have because it's normal to you, and to other people it's not, and it's because of what you experienced when you were younger, or like I'm also kind of really getting like someone left, okay, or someone pulled you away, or like someone, it's like maybe you were always with babysitters and different people, and you were never really like with like your parent, or maybe your parents are divorced and you have to be with one and the other and the other and the other, and then just back and forth, and it's a lot, and and you don't like, maybe people leave your life a lot, it's like, you get close, and you're you know you're with someone, and you have them in your life, and you're close to, they're close to you, and you keep them in there, and it's like you keep them in, and you don't want to let them go, you don't want them to leave your life, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you keep, because of all the memories you guys shared and things like that. But it's time to make new friends, it's time to make new relationships, it's time to let go of the past and welcome in the new, because you're not going to welcome in the new if you still have, it's only so big, it's like, okay, you have a, for example, like you have, yeah, you have, this is like your pouch of things, and then these are your friends, and then these are the people that you love, and then these are other memories, and then this is that, and then this over here, these are like, the clothes, and then this is like, you know, um, memories, and then this is like the sexual memories, and then this is like, oh, I remember that one time that we went and got like our this is like the other things, and then this is like that, and then it's like you see it's like all stuffed in here, and then it's just like, and you just keep hoarding all this stuff, and it's like it's already full. So it's like when new things try to come in, and it's like, oh look, I want this one too, and it's just like, well, can it even fit? Well, I'm gonna try to make it fit, okay? And then it's like, oh, and then boom, here's like this big huge one, you know what I'm saying? It's like this huge one that you really want. It's like a big, amazing, person or something, and stuff like that, and it's just like, hey, do you have any room for me? And it's just like, oh shit, I mean, you can try, I mean, but it's like at the surface now, because you're still holding on to all this past shit. Now you're just keeping them at the surface because it's all this thing is like getting in the way, and it's just like, I mean, I want to get closer to you, and it's just like, I mean, I'm trying to make, can y'all make some room for the rock? And it's just like, oh shit, and now it fell, and now everything is destroyed, and it's all like everywhere, and then this one got scared, so it ran away, and it's like, no, don't go, and so remember that, like, when you hold on to too many things and stuff like that, it's hard for you to let other things in, bigger, better, amazing things, you know what I'm saying? And there's fucking green ones over there with the money, and like you can do so much. Like maybe you've been at your job for 30 fucking years, and it's just like, yeah, but it's just because I know my environment, and I know the people, and I like the people ain't paying your rent. The people, the environment ain't feeding your stomach, you know what I'm saying? Like there's other jobs that's been trying to get with you, that are offering you a little bit more money, you know, might be hitting you up, and you know, or this person that might be offering you, you know, a relationship, a marriage, or whatever, they're probably hitting you up, and you're just like putting it off to the side because you're comfortable where you're at, and you have to realize that just because you're comfortable where you're at doesn't mean that's where you're gonna stay at. You don't want to stay stagnant. You got to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're used to it doesn't mean, you know, that that's all you have to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, accept it, okay, and then move on from it. You know, if it crosses your mind, it's like, okay, like for example, me and those papers that I have, the papers with the what's it called? With the laser tag thing that I told you about that I went to with two friends a long time ago. These two friends, they exited my life. Okay, like I don't talk to them anymore. Like I, we, I don't talk to them at all. Honestly, like it's that those relationships are gone. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts a little, you know, cause you know, like I consider them family, but damn, I'm getting emotional. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It is. It's gonna be hard to get rid of. Sorry. It's gonna be hard to get rid of. You know, for example, me using myself as an example with the laser tag paper things like um it's gonna be hard to let go of that because it's just like I'm very bad with dates, so I don't remember. I have DID, so I don't remember stuff. I don't remember if it happened 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 months ago, or anything like that. So I like to keep things that especially have like the dates on it, so I can remember it and look back at it, and that's fine. But maybe become a little bit more organized. Like have a book. You know, a book. You don't have to get rid of it, but become more organized. Like don't let it just sit in a drawer. Like, you know, put it in a book. If it really means a lot to you, you know, put it in a book or take a picture of it and then make a scrapbook of all the memories and stuff, and just have those scrapbooks in the box instead of actually having the actual paper, and things like that. Sorry, I just got a little emotional because I don't know, like that was my best friend. Like we still live together, and you know that was my best friend. I could go to that person for everything. I I love that person. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like my brother. I called them my brother, and now I never haven't talked to them in like a year. Like and not one word. So it's just like, you know. And then I look whenever if I ever come across that paper, it's gonna, you know, hit something. It's gonna be like, oh damn, I remember that day. It was fun as shit. Like, you know, like this person won, and then we were just having fun, and we were like running around, and it was like a really great experience. And you know, you don't want to forget that stuff, but you know, see, like I randomly remembered it, and I didn't need that paper to remember it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need that paper to remember that I had a good time that day. You know, um, but then again, like all the other stuff that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like you might keep memories because they remind you of a good time, but you know, you kind of have to realize like, you know, they left for a reason, and I have to accept that reason that they left and shit like that. And I know it's gonna be hard. You're probably gonna cry, or you're probably going to feel some type of way while you're getting rid of these things. But clutter is not your friend. Okay, like holding on to things, past things. I guarantee you that once you let go of these past things, better things are gonna happen. Okay. Just too many. Any advice? Any other advice? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay, so you don't know. You're kind of scared of the unknown. I feel like you always want to know everything, like what's gonna happen, who's gonna be my next partner, who is gonna, how do they feel, like, or what's gonna happen next week, what's gonna happen today, what's gonna do this, like how is my day gonna go? How you always want to know to be secure, to be safe, because you want to be safe, and you you have fear of not knowing. You have a fear of not knowing what will happen or how it's going to happen. If you do, delete the pictures, are you ever going to need it again? Honestly, you're not going to need that meme that you saved on your phone from 2012 anytime soon, love. Okay? Or ever again. You're not going to need it. Go to your pictures. Delete all the pictures you don't need. Delete all the pictures of people that, they're in. It keeps saying, like, you got hella, like, like, you don't have any storage left. So go and delete some shit. The apps that you haven't used that are dusty as shit that you haven't touched. Delete that shit. Things that are sitting on a shelf that you haven't even touched in a long time. The books that you haven't touched. Give them to somebody that's actually going to read them. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Just, like, you have to clear out a lot of stuff. Like, you have to get rid of the junk. Honestly. Okay, and start with the closets. That's where you start. If you want to get your room all cleaned up, start with your bed, make your bed, and then clean your closet. And then it's going to, trust me, once you're done cleaning your closet, trust me, your room is going to look a lot cleaner, and clean your bed, and then you can work around it. Like closet areas. Everything that's in a closet area. And closets, what there should be in closets is clothes. And, like storage closets, it should be like machine things that you're going to need. But not an everyday thing. Like, it's gonna be sometimes, or like if the power goes out and you have an electric thing, like that type of stuff should be in a thing, or like a inflatable bed in case a guest comes over. That's something that you're gonna need. Okay, cool. Like, but that stuffed animal that you haven't played with since you were 3, and it was just one of the, like, other toys. It wasn't even like, it wasn't even like your favorite fucking toy, you don't need it, okay? And your kid probably won't even play with it, for real. And it probably is getting too musty in the fucking closet, being there so many years, that it could give your kid, like, some, something bad. And you don't want to get your kid sick. So, or, like, it might just be filled with dust, and then that thing's going to make them allergic or whatever. So just, don't be afraid of the unknown either, okay? Like, because I feel like you kind of fear the unknown. I feel like you want to know everything, okay? Like, if you're anything like me, you definitely want to know everything. I always want to know people's intentions. I always want to know people, but sometimes that's why spirit don't let me read for myself. Like, that's why spirit don't, don't let me read for myself, depending on what it is. But it's hard for me to read for myself because spirit doesn't want me to know everything about, for myself. Like, spirit doesn't, is not going to tell me every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I ask and they do tell me a lot of shit, like almost everything, there is some things that, it's like, okay, you know everything, but if you're still staying stuck in the same place, how can I tell you something that's going to happen to you in 3 months if you're just going to keep doing the same shit? You're going to be stuck in the same position then. And it's like, okay, I can tell you that you're going to meet somebody in a month, but if you never leave your house, how are you going to meet them? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, okay? Keep that in mind. Anyways, if you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, don't try to make your big ass feet fins and small ass shoes. If you want more personal reading, the information is down below in the description box. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, and goodbye.